How's it going, guys? It's me, Dumbo, back again on Dumbo Talk to the Anime Channel here today with episode 3 of Love Live School Hour Project English Dub. I've been waiting for this episode for quite some time, for a week basically, but amazing. I have so, just watch this episode again, just really wow. So, I have confirmed my suspicions. For one, Mnet decided not to air the first episode again. Basically, how, from the looks like they're doing it, is that they put the previous episode from last week, then the new one, so it's episode 2 to 3, right? So yeah, I mean that's okay. I mean you're not marathon the whole anime, but you get a recap, right, of the episode before if you missed it, just in case. Then the new one. So in the new one, we have the first concert, which, oh man, I remember watching it the first time, in sub, and it was amazing. It was an episode. Even rewatching it now in English dub, right? It was really good. It was really emotional and stuff like that, and I think this is where the anime shines the most in my perspective, I guess, because it was all good and stuff in the first 2 episodes, right? You know, they become idols, they train to become this group, and then they have their first concert, right? And then it all seems all go well, right? You see them get their costumes, handing out flyers, doing their whole best and stuff like that, right? And then when the concert actually happened, to my expectation, I was assuming that there was gonna be some people going on, right? Even though they weren't that much of a big of a group, you'd expect some people to come, because you even saw Hanayo was oh, I'm gonna come, right? And then yeah, there's a whole bunch of people sort of interested on coming, but then when the curtain opens and they're on stage, no one shows up, and that was really heartbreaking and emotional for me when I first saw it. Even right now, even if I knew that was gonna happen, rewatching it, it still made me really emotional. And then when Honoka just has the flashbacks of her training and trying her best, and doing this for the sake of her school, and then no one shows up, it's really heartbreaking. And I remember when I first watched it, it was really heartbreaking, and I was just oh man, this is terrible. But then of course, Hanayo comes in late, right? And then they just decide that, you know what, we should still just dance and sing anyways, because we came this far, right? And eventually, of course, you assemble not the whole school, but you assemble the real group, the real Muse group, who come to actually see them. Maki, even though she wrote the song for them, she comes anyways. Nozomi's coming anyways to see them. Rin came along with Hanayo. Hanayo finally came. She told them she would come, right? Nico sneaked in because she's Nico. And Ellie, even though was rarely judgmental on all this idol thing, she came anyways to check on them. So yeah, I mean, there was a success in my part. Even though a lot of people come, people still came anyways because they believe in this group, and I believe in this group technically. And yeah, I mean, also when you see the whole stadium was just empty, and then they just start singing and dancing anyways, they don't care that no one came or it was empty. It was still good, and I think I don't know, when they sang Start Dash, I got goosebumps and whatnot. I think that's my favorite song now, just because I don't know, because in episode 1 we had Susume Tomorrow, so that was okay. But then this song, after this episode, when I watched it sub, I was just hooked onto this anime from the get-go. It's man, this anime is amazing. I can't wait to see what happens afterward and stuff like that. And it sort of rubbed off on me again in this English dub, right? It was just really good. And I mean, I heard a lot of people really wanted to see an English dub cover of the song, or them English dubbing the song, which, I mean, it would be pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, hearing the original Japanese is okay too, but I mean, it'd be kind of interesting to see an English dub of the song by the actors, but I think that would take too much work or whatnot, because how many songs do you have in this anime? It's too many to count. But I mean, yeah, that's an interesting thought. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed this episode. This episode was, for the 3rd episode in the series, if you watch the first 2 and you get to this point, you're just if you're hooked on or not, then you're probably hooked on, because episode 1 and 2 did huge, good setups for this first concert, and then it's all going well until, you see the curtains open, no one comes, and then they still do it anyways. And it's basically they're set on doing this the idol group thing, and now basically how it's gonna work is the assembly of Muse, all its members and whatnot. So I'm really excited to see like just how, I don't know actually. I already know what's gonna happen in the ending, but then I kind of want to. I just want to. It feels like it's new again. Like I'm watching it for the first time again, sort of. And that's why I'm really loving the English dub. And yeah, I'm down for the English dub. I need to get the DVD soon, anyways. So that is it for this episode. The first concert was pretty amazing, I must say. Even though at first, you know, when you see the curtains open and you saw no one came, it was just like, oh, that's emotionally sad. But then they still dance and sing anyways. And you know, we now episode 4 through 12, they're gonna be assembling the legit team, the all 9 members. So I can't wait to see that happen. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this small review. It wasn't really that much because in the whole beginning of the episode, the first half is just like them getting their stuff ready, telling people to come over. It's like, hey, we're doing a concert, go check us out. And then the concert happens, and that takes a little much, like most of the last half of the episode. So yeah, that's basically what happens. So I really enjoyed this Love Live English dub, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, then like the video because I'm loving it so much. And subscribe because next week episode 4 will come out and I will have to go record that and watch it and go react on it again. And then follow me on Twitter because I love to announce to myself that, oh, the Love Live English dub is coming out in 30 minutes or it's coming out today and whatnot. So follow me on Twitter at TheDomotaku. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Domotaku anime channel. So take care, guys, and matane.